Unofficial Fan Lounge. We're talking week 6 into week 7 of the 2025 UFL season. I'm Mike Chernevsky. I'll be your host for this mini podcast within a podcast. And let's get right to it. So, week 6 is now in the books. And the standings are looking quite interesting. So let's go over the games. We start with the Friday night game. St. Louis 12, Arlington 6. Played in front of 26,684 at the Dome, which is low for Ballhawk game standards, but understandable when you consider that the Blues were playing a playoff game just down the streets, and the Cardinals were playing the same night. So, yeah, plenty of options, and that's going to run you thin, unfortunately. But good job out of the Ballhawks. We improved to 4-2. Arlington drops to 3-3. Next up, the Saturday game, Memphis at Houston. Roughnecks 21, Showboats 20. Attendance was 4,134. The Showboats fell to 1-5, whereas the Roughnecks are in the playoff discussion. They're now at 3-3. So good job out of the Roughnecks. Hopefully this translates to more people coming to games, but we shall see. And then our Sunday games, we start with DC and Michigan. Playing in front of 11,653 in Detroit. Panthers 38, Defenders 14. So good job out of the Panthers. Both teams are now 4-2. And lastly, the UFL Championship rematch, San Antonio and Birmingham. In front of 9,627 Birmingham fans. Stallions win 26-3 over the Brahmas. Birmingham is now 4-2, and San Antonio 1-5. So, 4 more weeks to go. The playoff picture looks like this. You have 4 teams at 4-2 in each conference. So in the XFL conference, DC gets the nod over the Ballhawks because head-to-head. Same thing in the USFL conference, Birmingham as the nod over Michigan. Got all 4 of those teams are currently 4-2. Arlington and Houston are both 3-3, so they're still in it. And once again, good job of Houston for slowly and unsuspectingly turning things around, making themselves a little more competitive. I don't know what's happened with San Antonio, but they have clearly digressed in the past year, and who knows what's going on with Memphis, but I think it's fair to say both those teams are pretty much done for the year. And before we get into our picks for week 7, I do want to address how would I rank the fan bases of the United Football League, because this was a legitimate Reddit post, and credits to at least getting the question out, but it's no need to argue with me about how I came to this decision. But here are my ratings of the fan bases within the United Football League. Number 1, of course, St. Louis. We consistently lead the league in attendance, and it ain't even close. we have our the NFL hates us, F Stan Kroenke, chants and attitude, and clearly we can take slaps as well as anyone. So, yeah. On the subject of slapping, Naku 1-game suspension and community service for his slap. So, yeah. Number 2 fan base is DC. I mean, how could it not be? They also do pretty well selling out. They're of course playing a smaller venue than everyone else, and of course the beer snake, best tradition in the league. So they gotta be up there. And number 3 is going to be Birmingham. Granted, they're not drawing as well as they should, being three times straight champions of either the UFL or the USFL. But yeah, give it to them for their shirtless annex. I know I constantly compare them with Jason Kelsey taking his shirt off during that Chiefs Bills game. There are tons of examples of shirtless fans. Newcastle United comes to mind. There's a British comedian named Floyd Griffith who used to do reactions as each of the different teams in the Premier League, and whenever he did Newcastle, he always did it shirtless, and they would always censor him, even though there was really no need to. But that's the thing that Birmingham has embraced, and good for them. Number 4 is San Antonio. I do give them a lot of credit for embracing the Mexican Latino heritage in that part of Texas. You know, that's but I can't put you top 3. No, because you're not doing cool stuff like the other 3 are. I would put Michigan at 5. They're growing at least. Again, winning helps, and having a noble face from your team playing in the NFL helps too. Arlington, I would put at 6. The prison does them no favors, I don't think. And 7 and 8 have to be Memphis and Houston, unfortunately. And I would put, even though they struggle attendance, would really struggle attendance-wise, I put Memphis at 7 because they have their yacht club that's fairly well-defined. And Houston, unfortunately, I have to put at 8. All right. Let's pick games. Week 7 of the UFL season. We start with the Friday night game. DC at San Antonio. I will go DC to win this one. Because let's be honest, the way the Brahmas have played this year, I'd be surprised if they got another win. So I will go DC. The Saturday game is Michigan at Arlington. So they'll be playing in the Arlington Penitentiary. It's going to be a close one, but I will go with the Panthers to win this one. Then the 2 Sunday games, we have Houston at Birmingham. And Houston might be on a run, but come on, this is Birmingham we're talking about, so I will go with the Stallions to win. And we have Battlehawks at Memphis. I can certainly see a bump in attendance from Battlehawk fans. St. Louis is just down the Mississippi from Memphis, and I've seen in Battlehawk online groups that some are making the trek to Memphis as is. But either way, this should be an easy win for St. Louis. That said, I wouldn't exactly sleep on the Showboats because they have played a lot of very close games this year. So those are my picks for Week 7 of the United Football League season, and I'll do it for this edition of the Ultimate Fan, the Unofficial Fan Lounge. Why do I keep getting those two words mixed up, Ultimate and Unofficial? But it is the Unofficial Fan Lounge. Uncalled For will be back next week with a new episode, and so look out for that. Until then, we will talk soon, and good luck to all the teams this week.